Let's talk about being shy. First of all, I've always been kind of an introverted and a shy person. It's hard for me to put myself out there. It's hard for me to make friends and to keep friends because I have so many insecurities within me. Though I've been blessed with great friends and great family throughout my life, but I've always seen being shy as a weakness, like a defect that has been placed within me that is very hard to overcome. You yourself might have felt the same way, but I'm here to tell you that being shy is not a weakness. I always hated being shy though, like when I was young, especially during school year, middle school, high school, I always wanted to be outgoing, but I cared too much what other people thought about me. I wanted to be like the other kids in school that could talk freely. When I was at home, I was a totally different person. When I was around my family, like I know that they love me, they care for me, and they wouldn't reject me. So I was myself. Like I could be loud, outgoing, have fun, crack up, and just let loose. But when I would go to school, like I was a totally different person. Cared too much what other people thought about me, and my shyness inhibited me from really putting myself out there. But I want to really focus on how we can turn our shyness into a strength. Like I said, when I got into the high school level, like it was the worst for me. Like I was known as a shy kid. And I was known as someone who didn't really talk that much, though I was friendly with people there, but that's how I was labeled. I even had family members that when they would talk about me, they'd be like, "Oh, he's a shy one." Like, and I hated that. It just like stung me to the core. It kept me from doing what I loved. Like, I wanted to be at school in public places the same way that I was at home. I wanted to be able to walk around the hallways of school out in public, just singing, not caring what other people thought about me, standing up for myself more. And it kept me from doing that because, again, I cared what other people thought about me. There are some strengths, though, to being shy that I've found within myself. I think a shy person really, especially when you're introverted, you spend a lot of time with your thoughts. You think a lot. Sometimes you might overthink to criticizing yourself, but you shouldn't do that. Don't criticize yourself for what you project others might think about you, but you really get to know who you are and who your true self is. And that's not an opportunity that's afforded to a lot of people. It also, I've seen with my shyness, it's allowed me to have a more creative mind. I've been able to, by getting to know myself, really know how I work and how I interact with my environments or how I can observe the world around me. I'm a very observational person. And so that creativity has allowed me to create things to be able to bless not only my life, but the lives of others. And so there are inherent strengths that are with shyness that comes with someone that shy. Ultimately, don't care what other people think about you and be proud of who you are. Remember, life is a journey of growth. It's not something that you're in a position now where you might think you're weak and that's just who you are. No, we grow day by day. I am a lot less shy of a person than I was back then, as far as like not really caring what other people think about me. But it's hard to get over that hump. It's really, really difficult and it takes time. It takes setting goals, putting out those goals into action, and just really loving yourself for who you are. I used to literally look myself in the mirror and like hate myself for being the way that I was, but that shyness has allowed me to have opportunities and experiences and to grow into the person I am today. And I'm forever grateful about that. If you're shy, if you feel like you're weak or you care what other people think about you as a result of that and you hate being labeled as that, remember to embrace those strengths. Make a list of what strengths you do have and focus on those. Focus on those talents, focus on those tools and bringing them to life in your own unique way. I promise you that you'll find awesome opportunities not only to enrich your own life, but the life of other people around you. Be creative, get to know yourself, and learn to be able to do that creative process to put who you are out into the world. And I promise people will love and respect you for it. You're not always going to get the warmest of feedback from other people because there's a lot of haters out there as well. But as you learn to love yourself, other people will have the opportunity to love you as well. And you'll be able to learn to love others. Just try to focus just on this day on one strength that you have. Take a mental note of it and set a goal throughout the next week to how you can use that strength and how you can develop that talent. I promise you a rich and rewarding experience. Remember, you're an amazing person. You have awesomeness, divinity, and just inherent goodness within you. And I hope that you can be able to cultivate that a little more fully this week. Have a great week. Be an awesome person. And until next time.